Hi guys, welcome back to Doodle Code. Today let's practice a question in HackerRank 1 week preparation kit, and that is recursive digit sum. So this question is kind of easy, but I think the Java makes this question very interesting, so let's see. Okay, so I will just jump to the example here. So we are given a string. This string only contains numbers, and we are also given a k4. So what we should do is first we concatenate the string with k times. So like this one, we have 4, 9, 8, 7, 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first time we have to concatenate the string, and then we will sum up all of the digits in the string. So like this one, we will sum up these 9875, 9875 extras, and then we get 116. So whenever the answer is greater than 10 or it has 2 digits, then we will call the superdigit recursive function again, and then pass in the value we just calculate, and then this time we'll get an 8. Since 8 is smaller than 10, so we don't call the superdigits again. The 8 is the answer. Okay, so I think there is no like specific algorithm or data structure to solve this question, so we can just jump in and now start coding. Okay, but before coding, I think in every question in the HackerRank, we should always pay attention to the argument range. So here the n starts from 1 and goes to a super large number, 10 to the power of 1 million, and k is also can be so large, like 10 to the power of 5. So whenever I see this large number, then of course I will start to have like time limit as a constraint. And also in Java, the data type is also a constraint, like maybe I should use long instead of integer here. Okay, so first let's concatenate the string. Okay, but before we concatenate the string, let's go to this one again. So if we really want to concatenate the string will be super long, right? Because we have a n, large N and a large K. But this string is actually what we want to use in the string is every digits, and we want to sum them all up. So instead of concatenate the string, we can calculate the sum of the original strings, like this one, 9875. So we can use 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5 and multiply by 4 times. So we will know what is the total sum of the concatenated string. So that we don't have to really, concatenate the string, and maybe there will be some time constraints and maybe like memory leaks. Okay, so now let's start. So I will have a long, let's call it sum, and I will like to sum up all of the digits in the string. So I will have to access to the every character in the string. So a char, that is the n to char array. And next I want to sum all of the numbers in this one. Okay, so think about how do we cast the char c into his integer. So like this one is a one way, like we turn it into string, and we use the integer that parse string to get the integer. And how about this one? So in this one, we have a char of 0, and we turn it into integer. Okay. Now we can see what will we get if we use this one. Okay, so this is the second output is 48. So here is the interesting part. Although this is a 0, but when we cast to integer, actually it will cast the so that every char has a Unicode representation of that char and also a binary representation. But so when we use this cast from char to integer, then actually we will get something more like a Unicode representation, the number in that system, instead of the literally 0. You can see here we have 0 and 1 and 2, right? So from here we have 48, 49, and 50. So how do we really get the number? So we can use this, like we can have the char 1 minus char 0, so that in this calculation we will know the range from 1 to 0 in a decimal way, like we can get the 1 here. So this is the way I will use to get the number from the char. So I will use C minus 0 char. Okay, and then I would like to multiply by the k, because in the initial n I have to concatenate m k times. So here I have the sum and multiply by k times. Then if k is smaller than 10, then we can return the sum. Here should be sum. Otherwise, we will call the super digit again. So here we should have a string. So we will turn the sum into string. So it's string the value of sum. Okay, and for the k, we don't have to multiply by k times in the next recursion, so I will just pass 1 here, so it doesn't affect or influence the number of sum. We will just get the original sum. Okay, so now return okay, so here it should be also become commented. I think that's all. We can run the code. Okay, comparison error. Oh, you see. Here. So this is long and we only want integer. So here we need to cast it into integer. Okay, pass and okay. Now, thanks for watching. See you next time.